Hello everyone, this is Maher. Today I'm going to show you what are the different types of trainings that you can have from MikroTik and how you can register for a notarized MikroTik course to be able to do the exam. So here we are on the MikroTik website. If you go from here to training and from training you can go to about. Over here on about, it shows you what are the different courses that are available and offered by MikroTik. You can see you have the MTCNA, MTCRE, MTCWE, and so forth. So if you scroll a little bit down here, you have a very nice representation showing you what are the different courses that are available. So you can see that the main course that you have to start with is the MikroTik MTCNA. So if you haven't had any course yet, you can go directly to the routing or to the security engineer. You have to start with the MTCNA. So then after you have the MTCNA and you have passed the exam and you got the certificate, now you can start choosing the other tracks that you want. So if you are working mostly in routing, you can go to RE. If you do traffic control, you can go to the TCE. If you do switching, you go to SWE. If you do security, you go to SE, and so forth. Now, after you do the routing, and if you want to get even more into the routing, you can go one more track, which is the INE, where we speak about advanced routing protocols such as BGP, MPLS, VPLS, traffic engineering. Now, the most way that the students go is from the MTCNA, then they go to the MTCRE. That's why I'm going to show you what are the topics of those two courses. And then after that, I'm going to show you how you can register to those courses. Now, if we go to the MTCNA and we check the outline, what the MTCNA shows is that it takes from all those different courses, the advanced ones, they take some portion of them and they have put it inside the MTCNA, meaning you will be seeing a lot of information about everything. So the course duration is normally 3 days. And then you can see you have module one where you speak how you can connect to the MikroTik router, how you can do some, for example, principal command line, and then how you can make the DHCP, upgrading the routing, managing the router OS login, and so forth. So those are some basic stuff. Then you go to module 2, you have everything you need to know about DHCP and ARP. Then module 3 is the bridging. Module 4, routing. Again, routing, we here they speak mostly about the static routes. They don't go to the dynamic ones. And then we go to the module 5, which is the wireless. And after that, we go to the firewall. Again, I have to mention here that on the firewall, you don't get the advanced firewall rules that you can apply to secure your router from any type of attacks. That's something you see it on the security engineering course. And then you have quality of service. You take also about tunneling. So mostly you see about PPTP, SSTP, and PPPoE. And then finally, you have some miscellaneous topics such as how to use the tools on the MikroTik, how to do the monitoring. So those are the topics that you can see on the MTCNA. Again, the course duration is 3 days. Now, depending on your knowledge, the instructor or the MikroTik certified trainer can maybe make it less or longer. So depending on what you are having as a knowledge. But normally it is 3 days. And when I say days, means long days. We normally start from 9 and you finish at 5 o'clock. So this is about the MTCNA. Maybe now I can also show you about the MTCRE, which is the most route that students take. And now on the MTCRE, after you finish the MTCNA and you pass it, you have the certificate. You can see you have prerequisite. You should do the MTCNA first. Then you can enroll into the MTCRE. It is for 2 days. And on that MTCRE, you mainly see everything regarding the static route, and then something about the tunneling, about VPN as well. So you get into VPN and VLANs. And the biggest part is we speak about the dynamic routing protocol, the mostly used, which is OSPF, Open Shortest Path First. So this is the course. It's 4 modules, so it's shorter than the MTCNA, but it has a lot of information. Now, how you can register to those courses? First, you need to find in your country a MikroTik Certified trainer. So how to find that? What you can do, you can just go to the training centers and trainers. So over here, you can search and you can see MikroTik. They put for you possibility that you can search by countries. So in my case, I'm in the Netherlands, so I will go to Europe. And from Europe here, I have to go to the Netherlands. And over here, it shows you who are the MikroTik certified trainers in the Netherlands. As you can see, my name is showing up over here. I'm a MikroTik certified trainer, and those are the courses that I currently can teach. So what you need to do then is that you have to search also in your country, and then you can just send to the trainer an email, or you just call him and ask him if there is any training happening soon about what you want to learn. And then after doing that, he can possibly offer you possibility to follow training with him. So this is one way to do it. Now the other way to do it is just you can go to the schedule, and again, also on your schedule here, you can see possibility of countries. So again, you can go, in my case, it is in Europe. And when I go to Europe, it shows me who are opening courses now. So those are the type of courses, the dates over here, and the language that is being taught to the course, and who are the organizers. So all of those are also certified MikroTik trainers doing courses. So that's what you can do. You can just search for that, but also you can filter if you want. You can just say, I want to see, for example, in my case again, if we go down, I want to see in the Netherlands who are opening the courses, and then I can check who are opening courses, which date, which language, and then you can just contact the trainer and you can ask him if it's possible to follow a course with him. Now, finally, once you finish the exam and you pass it, all you need to do, you can just come to certificate search, you put your name here and you make search, and then your name will be showing with the certificate that you have passed it. So this is all what I wanted to show you in this video about the MikroTik exams, how you can get certified. So if you are in the Netherlands or in a close country to the Netherlands and you wish to follow a training with me, so please just follow the steps that I showed you, make contact with me, and I will be happy to host you for a MikroTik training. So I thank you very much for the time spending watching this video, and I see you in some other video.